reaching for the stars, always ready for the show. It's just the way we go about it. It's just the way we go about it. Gonna take it to the yard, all bite, no bark. Everybody knows, but we don't go around talking about it. You won't hear us talk about it. Cause we're moving up. Take a look and see how far we come. And we ain't even close to being done.
Let's see if all the work pays off. Good luck out there.
Oh my gosh, you might take it. There we go. That's a good run.
The amount of stoke is real. I mean, people are having a blast out here. Welcome back to the Deja Vu Crew channel. It's Restockhand, and behind me I have my beloved 1965 Mustang convertible. But in this episode, we're working on my daughter's Mustang convertible. It is a 6-volt roll play Mustang. And you know, you commonly call the Power Wheels, but this one is by the brand Roll Play. And it's only 6 volts. And in this episode, I'm gonna try to take you from the stock equipment all the way up to a modified 40-volt battery that we use to power our lawnmower. Now, disclaimer, please do your own research. Don't use this video as the Bible. If you're gonna modify your kids' equipment, you are taking their safety at risk, and you need to make sure as the parent or the supervisor that you're doing as much as you can for safety to keep them out of harm's way. Dealing with LiPo batteries or all kind of different materials and chemical makeups, all these batteries have their own gremlins, if you will. So make sure you do your research on batteries, because the last thing you want to do is modify a Power Wheels. You burn down your house. Be mindful where you put the batteries. Keep your batteries in a LiPo safe bag when you're in storage or charging, especially if you're charging them out of your eyesight. Try to get all these wires dialed in, all the equipment screwed down tight. Make sure you're doing your due diligence to keep the kids safe and obviously your property. Without further ado, this is our 2-week journey into making our daughter's Roll Play Mustang a 40-volt monster. Real quick, I just want to pause the video and go through the parts list, and make sure you stay to the very end to hear a tip that you definitely want to hear if you're going into the drag race scene. All right, let's start off with the parts list. This is the PWM. This is what controls the voltage going to the motors. This is what we chose to go with. These are the upgraded motors and transmissions. We did 2 of these. We bumped it up to the 775 motors. There were some Dremeling that we did to fit the motors into our Mustang. This was a big part of the build right here. This is something that I really wanted to do, was a variable speed foot pedal to control the speed. The more you press it, the more speed it would give the controller. Thus why I went with this controller, so that it could work well with this variable speed pedal. I went with the 40-volt Ryobi battery, and this is the adapter that's screwed onto the hood to house the battery. Didn't realize, but on some of these cars there's a cutoff switch, and it's for safety, obviously. So if you're doing your research into the modified Power Wheels, this one I didn't know I needed until I started doing the research on the Facebook groups. So shout out to all the community for providing the intel on that. It's only 16 or 17 bucks, and you can turn it off within 150 feet. A part of the problem that I had on this build was the batteries went into a bit of a protection mode, because the amperage that was being drawn out was just too much for the battery. So I had to add this capacitor, which then only allowed me to use the 60 AH battery from Ryobi, not my 4 AH battery, which is a bit smaller. I don't know why that is, but basically this is the only option that allows me to run the capacitor, and you'll see that in the video. Lastly, I almost forgot the voltage regulator that steps down the large amperage of a 40-volt battery into a 12-volt to run your lights or your radio or any other novelty item that you have on your Power Wheels. This one is just for the headlights until I rig up other things that I want running on the Power Wheels, such as maybe underglow or anything else that needs normal 12-volt battery. Huge shout out to ML Toys. They do so much for the community. As I was getting into this, I wanted to learn as much as I could. ML Toys popped up, and they have plenty of upgrades per vehicle. Now, my vehicle wasn't necessarily on here, so I was afraid to buy any of the upgraded components. Of course, I was a little bit gone more of the DIY project. So, huge shout out to them. If you want some really quality parts, look them up. But one thing that I realized I probably need is a harness, so I'm waiting for this to come into the mail and we'll hook that up. That is our parts list. Let's get back into the video. All right, your birthday's coming up, Olivia. You've been a really good girl.
And my birthday next.
And after your birthday is Madeline's, but you wanted your Nene car to go faster, right?
And my birthday next.
You excited?
And my
Well, in these packages, I have the components to make your Nene car go faster.
Yay.
You want to get to work?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check it out.
My birthday, is your birthday or my birthday? And Madeline's birthday or my birthday? Or both my birthdays? Your birthday. Or my birthday. This one's heavy. You heard this one. And it's Madeline.
Ooh, nice.
That's amazing.
Pick it up. What is it?
It's
It's for the battery.
yeah, for battery to go fast.
There's a gas pedal.
A gas pedal? I
Uh-huh.
love gas pedals.
To go faster.
Vroom, vroom. But the main cars go fast.
Let's get...
Building.
Now, this being my first project, there's things that we bought that we didn't need, like these motors that my daughter's holding up, the 775s, they just didn't fit. Also, this PWM, which was controlled by a potentiometer knob, didn't speak to the pedal. And these giant fans, which were much too large, and maybe that's what I was gonna eventually wire up with the 12 volts if we need to cool off the motors. So we just made some space. We got the Mustang Power Wheels here, and we got some new electronic components to put into it to make it faster, real faster. And so we'll put this up on the sawhorses and get to work. Encountered our first problem already. The shaft on the new motor and the size is larger, so it doesn't really fit in the gearbox. That's not gonna work.
That's why I just want to make car go fast.
Okay, we had run into some issues, and our motor is too big for the Nene car. So we gotta go back to the shop and get more. So it'll be a few weeks, maybe a couple months. Is it okay?
Okay.
Sorry. Just kidding. Amazon ships within a day or 2-day shipping in this case. So $26 a piece. You can get 2 of these or 4 if you're doing a Lamborghini. But 2 of these worked great in our particular case, and we'll see how long these 24-volt high torque motors will last. You'll see later in the video are basically plug and play, and what's nice is they do have the metal gears and bearings that should help with the longevity of the motor. This is the original battery. It sits here, so we're gonna obviously be changing this to the 40 volt, so we'll swap that out. It leaves that void, and it just so happens that this fits right inside the same groove. The next challenge will be finding a place to mount this up here. Potentially the 40 volt is a larger battery, so we'll definitely have to find a solution for mounting it, whether we want to put it in the front or the rear. So I think I'm leaning towards putting it in the front. Also, a little bit more weight in the front would probably be beneficial since it's already going to be heavily loaded with the kids in the back. And the most challenging part is probably going to be running down the wires in the original wiring harness, because we will want to replace the just on-off power to a smooth variation of power using this. I'm gonna have to do some research to figure that out. And as you heard earlier, we already had our first set of problems with the motor being too large for the mounts on this transmission. So went on Amazon, bought two 775 motor transmissions that are going to come in on Monday. So each wheel will be powered. Just jerry rigging this real quick. We got the power adapter rigged into a makeshift fuse, going to the power of the PWM. Now we're ready to attach the battery. We got power. I'm just gonna skip over the PWM testing with the potentiometer knob. This unit didn't work. I had to send it back. So the unit that I have coming up in the later part of this video will be the one that I recommend in the beginning of this video. So we'll just skip over this part. How do you get the controllability of the gas pedal through the PWM? I don't know this part of the equation, so hopefully I could do some research and get back to you guys. Look at
I like that Madeline's about there.
That's Mama.
That's Mama.
Oh.
And look, Olivia.
And you. I want to do. I want that one.
Okay.
And
Mama
now
will
I
get you
have
one.
that one.
Okay.
You got a crown.
Ooh.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Take Binky out. Say Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama. Happy birthday, Mama.
Whoa.
What is that?
A speed controller.
Oh, a free controller.
Ooh.
It goes shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
No Binky.
Where are these?
That's to turn it off and on.
Oh. Off and on?
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, are you open this?
All right, a bunch of stuff just came in. We've got hopefully the new speed controller that works with the pedal and a couple other things like a remote on off switch just in case we need to kill it, and two transmissions. You going fast?
Faster like this.
You got two motors now? Let's go install them.
I want to go. Let's see. Let's go fast. Let's go fast.
Quick update on the Mustang. The wheels are back on. The new e-brake has been installed. Just working out a couple little kinks before we get that ready to roll. But we had no luck with the original PWM. The speed was not being adjusted by the variable pedal. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that one out. I heard on the Hot Wheels or the Power Wheels modification Facebook group that is only able to be controlled by the potentiometer knob. So in that communication they said
I see another one.
to get that.
Another one.
Yeah, that's the old transmission. We're
Yeah,
gonna get rid of that
old mission.
old transmission, get rid of that. We're gonna try to hook this one up,
For the go fast.
which is slightly disappointing because this thing was really ripping. I mean, it was really pushing out some juice. So that one was 100 amp, and I'm pretty sure this one's roughly around the same amount. So we'll go ahead and wire that up and get back to you. Variable pedal has been soldered to the input of the new PWM. We haven't plugged it up to power yet, but the power is hooked up and the battery leads are going to the motor. We also have an inline fuse for the first time. This is a 30 amp into it. We're just gonna do a test to see if it works. Feeling a little bit more hopeful. 40 volt battery. What the heck happened? Well, it stinks like electricity. We've obviously fried that motor. Whatever it was, didn't work. Don't know if we broke this. We definitely probably fried this motor. Well, we didn't fly a fuse. Dang it. Ah, the wiring was done wrong. This is our positive to our battery, and then I put the negative into the motor, so I think it got 40 volts right away. Son of a, that was the problem. Simple mistake. Simply easy to fix, but I just basically wired the wiring wrong, and pretty sure I just gave the motor the full 40 volts instantaneously. That sucks, but at least this was the old motor instead of like a brand new motor. Not stoked about it still. We're showing the 40 volts. T soft start or soft time. When we hit the trigger, there's a red light in there that I think identifies it as 90%. We have successfully set it up. Motor negative, motor positive. Make sure they're in the correct spot this time. It is plugged in, it is powered on. So that's that was 90%. And the soft start's a nice touch. Success. Go ahead and unplug that. Now it is a responsible thing to do to add a remote kill switch just in case things get crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna wire the reverse. More research.
Then they can go and get fast and E for faster in the storm.
Our project today is to Dremel out where the motors can fit flush into the housing. So we'll have to make this opening a little bit wider, so we're gonna use a Dremel. Now you can see we are pretty flush with the little bit of Dremeling that we did. The motor slides all the way in as compared to this one. This hasn't been Dremeled out yet, so we have about an inch gap, and our axle doesn't come through the wheel, so we need to Dremel out the passenger side, and then we'll put it all together. Okay, as the Dremel jobs get done, we get a few more inches, but the axle's just right there. But if you push in, we start to see the hole. So with 2 hands, I'll be able to get that kind of pin in, I believe, and we can move on to the next step.
You done with the Mustang now?
Almost.
Oh.
Hey, it's a process.
Is that the wheel?
The wheel, there we go. Cotta pin's in place. Hubcap goes on. I had to put it on its side to really get some leverage down, but moving on to the next step, which will be figuring out if we have enough power to power the 2 motors together, and then mounting the pedal. To mount the gas pedal, we found this piece of metal laying around, drilled out the holes to mount into this area, but we got to drill out an area where the variable pedal can depress. So now we're gonna have to Dremel out this little gap. Now that we got the initial shape kind of cut out, we're gonna test fit it over the pedal. And this worked out like a absolute dream. I really got lucky finding this piece of metal at my house and just use it to mount the pedal, and then we could put some screws through the outside. Lastly, they have the 3rd hole right there by my thumb, and we have an extra long screw that's gonna come out the center of that hole and secure it in a 3rd position. An hour and a half later, we've got our battery mount screwed in on the hood for ease of access. I was thinking about mounting the battery here, but if it does catch on fire, I want it as far away from my daughter as possible. So there we go. We have the remote off and on power cut wired, and that's the antenna for that. We have 2 motors now. We have the PWM pulse wave modulator installed. We only have 1 motor installed at the moment. We're just gonna see which way it rotates, and then we'll install the 2nd motor so that I don't just pull a dummy move. We'll go ahead and flip the car upside down and take a look under the hood. And here we are under the hood. We've got a 40 volt to 12 volt step down for the lights, which we have pre-wired. There is the remote cutoff, step down all the wires for the power coming from the remote cutoff all the way down to the entrance of the battery bay here and tucked down. So you can kind of see that we mounted our pedal with some hardware there, just leftover hardware from the house. Only one motor is hooked up. Okay, this is the scary part. I hope I did everything right. Okay, let's see. We have power. Oh yeah, the new equation is that I have a remote on-off switch. Oh, this is turning into a bit of a cluster. So, let's see, do I need to hit this on button? Oh, it works. Okay, on.
That's going backwards.
It's backwards?
Yeah.
I think it's electricity, so basically you just switch. Should probably remove the power. Okay. Power is removed. I still get nervous because somehow this shit's still... Okay. Alright, so then just take this one and reverse it to this one. It should just be you reverse the wires. And that should do it.
Forward.
Now let's see if we get the second wheels working. Alright, I gotta rewire this real quick.
What are you doing?
Alright, just putting up the last bit of the puzzle together. Joining the two wires together in a single terminal. Snugging things up. My mom's about to leave, so I want to see if I can get this thing rolling before she leaves.
Excited?
I think this is gonna work. Do the first roll test. Oh my gosh, this thing is gonna rip. Not yet, sissy, not yet. Gotta make sure that this thing is off. Okay, look at that big blower on the front. You got a big motor. You're at 100% right now, Olivia, so you gotta take it real easy, okay?
Just 12?
Just nice and slow. Here, you're gonna ride the one with that. My man, come watch Olivia do her thing. She got a fast nay car.
I got the wrong wheel. I got that wheel. Oh, no. I got the wrong wheel.
All right, come on, Maya. Where are you? All right, once. All right. Let's see. Nice and easy, okay? 2 hands on the wheel. Let's go. You ready? Yeah. Let's see what she's got. Oh. Is that all the way? Good. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, Olivia! That is so good! What do you think? All right, let's see how fast you can go. All the way. All the way. Come on.
What happened? I can't go.
You can't go? Uh-oh. That didn't last long. I think we broke something. Hey.
You did so good, though.
I think we broke something.
Look up. Chin up. You did good, okay? High five. We'll fix it, okay?
Okay. Or you fix it again.
Yep, back to the pits. Nope, still 4 bars on the 40 volt. So it wasn't that. After replacing a fuse, I was ready to go. It was a simple automotive fuse and we're back on the road. Oh my gosh, Olivia. It's so fast. I would like to say that would be the last failure of the day, but that would be wishful thinking. So instead, I'll just let you listen to the sweet sounds of 40 volts going at 90% on 2 775 motors in this little montage. All right, let's turn around real quick. We gotta go show Mamea. We gotta go show Mamea. Let's turn around real quick. Oh my goodness. I can't keep up with her on the one wheel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Olivia. You're so fast. This is the baddest thing I've ever done. This is the wildest shit besides that. This is awesome. Oh my god.
Racing.
Oh
Speed racer.
my
Woo,
gosh.
woo. Kiss me bye. I'm going
Kisses.
bye-bye.
You can't keep up with Olivia anymore. She's literally doing 17 miles an hour. Oh, Olivia, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay, okay. Yeah, take the turns a little slow. Happy birthday. You excited for it to be your birthday?
I want 2 cakes. I want a princess or a dinosaur. I want a princess and dinosaur.
2 cakes?
Yeah. Dinosaur and princess.
You gonna park your Nene car real quick and take a
Um,
break, or you wanna just take a break to get some drink?
I want to take break in my Nene car.
Who left us in charge?
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. No chance. Go, Olivia, go. Go, 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 go. You got it. Go, go, go.
Nice job. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Are you going so fast?
Mm-hmm.
How fast are you going?
So fast. All right, you ready? 3, go. Good park job. Just as my mom left, my cousin Tommy came in with his 2 kids, Thomas and Taysom. What happened?
My Nene car broke.
All right, so she just punched it, and the battery had 2 flashing lights, like an error message on the Ryobi. So let's see. All right, we're showing 3 bars. Let's see. All right, lights came on. Don't hit me. Okay. All right, give it a shot. Nice and easy. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Stand by and on.
Hey, slow.
Again.
All right, she's got 4 bars. All right, Olivia, let's ease into it, okay? Just nice and easy before you're really hauling, okay? So just nice and easy. There we go. Let it warm up a little bit. I could turn the power down so it's not giving it all the juice, but
that takes the fun away.
yeah, we want to run at 100. Sit down. Oh my gosh. Hi, Madeline. How are you? Oh my gosh. Sissy crazy. Oh. Sissy, slow down. Wait for us. Hey. Olivia. All right, slow down, slow down, slow down. Olivia, stop. Stop, Olivia. All right, I turned it off, okay? We're gonna turn around, okay? Nice and easy, big loop.
Olivia, slow. Ah! Olivia!
Wait for it.
Stop! Stop! Olivia! Hey! I turned it off. Oh my gosh, this thing right here is worth $1 million.
Yes.
All right, let us get ahead of you first. That's crazy. Olivia! Hey! This thing gets out of range quick. She's already parked. Hey, look, I know you know how to drive that thing, but you gotta slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
Throw with traffic.
Let me see if I can dumb it down for Thomas real quick.
Feeling the motors are a little warm. Definitely could see these getting really hot for continuous use. The PWM doesn't feel like it's at all warm. We might need to put some heat sinks on this and probably built-in fans eventually. We're gonna dumb it down real quick. Let's go 50%.
Wait, that do. Wait, that do.
PWM has been set, so now at full throttle it will only do 50%.
Oh, man, buddy.
Whoa, Thomas! Good job, Thomas! Oh. Good job, Thomas!
Hey, look forward. Don't look at the wheel. Yep. Go. Come on. Look where you going.
Doing good, Thomas. This is where we're gonna slow down when we get up to the jump.
All
right.
Don't hit the yellow pole. Good job. Now tap the gas just a little bit.
I don't think, because he's so close, the margin of error is too close. We're gonna turn around, okay? Oh, good driving though.
That was good, bud. Ooh, the accelerator. When you straight. Nice. Foot there. Keep your foot there a little bit. Yep. A little more. All the way.
Yeah, Thomas.
In the middle.
You got. Good job, Thomas.
Now get it. Press it. Slow down. All right.
You want to go park it or you want to keep going? I guess that answers that. You having fun, Thomas?
Hey, drive to those people and slow down.
There's a roundabout he could turn. He could turn over there.
Come on, keep going. Let's go.
Good morning. We are trying to fix the Ryobi 40 volt discharge problem where I think it's just going into a protection mode and now we have a capacitor. So I did some audio back in the day, and when you discharge the battery using whatever it is, an amplifier subwoofer combination, you can put a capacitor to it, and the capacitor helps the battery discharge a large amount of power quickly. So when I had this problem, I was like, well, what's the idea of doing a capacitor? Could it work in this situation? I don't know exactly how they work. I know it works well for audio, but we're going to try it out in the Power Wheels. This is a 10,000, whatever that symbol means down there. And I did solicit ChatGPT's help on this just to make sure that I wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary. So we'll go ahead and hook this up to the PWM and see if this fixes our problem for when the kids start off, punching the gas. It just goes into basically a limp mode. The battery goes into a protection mode. So hopefully we can fix it by wiring this up. So you can see there's a negative lead going here and then the positive terminal on the other side. So we'll have to solder some wire and then we'll splice it in with the power lead. Just two old girls sitting next to each other. Almost identical wheels. That's awesome. And fast forward about 30 minutes because we had to run to Harbor Freight to get some flux because I was really struggling with just my regular solder. So I had to go and get new solder and some flux, and that made all the difference. So here's our final product. Put some heat shrink over that and put it into place. Merged with the power wire, positive and negative coming from the battery. One thing they did note was that capacitors don't like a bunch of heat, so hopefully we didn't fry this thing with the soldering iron on our first attempts, but luckily $9, and Amazon sent me 2 of these, so they're not that expensive. I'm foreseeing that I probably will have to buy 2 of these just in case one of them burns out, especially with tomorrow. There's going to be a Power Wheels drag meetup in North Tampa in Brooksville, and I'm going to try to take that. It's also a car show, so I may also take this and maybe see if we could fit the Power Wheels in the trunk without the wheels on it. But let's just get one project done at a time. We're going to test the capacitor. Hopefully don't fry the PWM, because if we fry the PWM, there's no backup. We can't get another one in by tomorrow. So hopefully I wired in that capacitor correctly and all things work. I think it's time to test it out. Headlights come on. That's a sign that that's working. Okay. Okay, did not like that. Yeah, the battery went in limp mode instantaneously because I'm sure that this is taking a big draw of power out. So it's still in limp mode. We have to remove it. All right. Reset it. And it's right away kicking it off. So the Ryobi can't even fill the capacitor. So I was hoping that, yeah, it just instantly goes into limp mode. So that didn't work. The draw to fill the capacitor is just too much. So as soon as you turn it on, the capacitor hasn't had time to fill up. Dang it, that sucks. So the only draw on the battery would be this capacitor. So either I could somehow limit the intake of the capacitor so it's not instantaneous. Just for S&Gs, we're gonna test the second battery that we have. Well, she stayed on. She stayed on. All right, well, with the bigger battery, we just saw the 6AH battery was able to load the capacitor. I think we're ready for a test drive. I'm glad I didn't take the capacitor off. Let's see if one of these kids want to be a test pilot today.
Hey, I'm open. Hey, how you got that on your face?
That's so I can record you guys. This is Levi. He's going to be our test subject. He's going to be our test pilot today. This is Olivia on her 2-wheel bike. That's the big Nene car. You're on the little one.
I love your big Nene car.
You like that one?
Yeah, I love the big one and the small one.
All right, Levi.
It's
It's on and it's on fast, okay? So got to take it nice and easy, and we're gonna see if it works without the battery gone bad. You ready, girls? All right. Oh my gosh. Wait up, Levi. Levi, wait up for me. All right, what's your initial thoughts? Everything's working? Hey, slow, slow. Wait up, wait up. Okay, let's see if we can catch up with Levi. Fix your back foot. Fix this back foot, put it in the middle. Good job. We gotta go catch Levi. Well, it hasn't broke down yet. Hey Levi, you ready to give it a test? Yeah. On the count of 3, go as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you just lifted up the front end. All right, Levi. All right, Levi. Slow down. Turn around. Turn around, Levi. Come around this way in the grass. Left. That way. All the way through the grass. Go through the grass. Go, 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 go. All right, I think 21 is our top speed, kilometers per hour, which isn't that fast. Go, Olivia. Go, Olivia. Go, Olivia.
You left that one?
Looks like we fixed the Nene car.
You left that?
Yeah, you did.
My feet up?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Look at Ballerina, how she's got. Huh? What her saying?
What happened? Why are you covering your mouth? Don't go in the street without me, okay? All right, we're gonna go on the sidewalk, so go and turn up here. Olivia, sidewalk. Nice and slow, Levi. All right, stop, Levi. Stop, stop. Levi.
I tried.
You tried what?
I tried to stop.
I told you to stop back there.
I tried.
Good try. Good driving. Except for that whole run into the garage thing.
Yeah.
And then the car's cool?
Yeah.
Watch out, sissy.
No.
Yellow, 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 green. Alright, so now that we have the capacitor on, we shouldn't have any failures. And we also turned down the PWM instead of like waiting for 10 seconds to go full speed. It'll go full speed almost instantly. Yep, go ahead. I did. That was a real close one.
You wanna go left? Not yet.
A rainbow?
No, I haven't seen one yet. Can you go faster? We're gonna line up at the line. All right, we're gonna practice on the tree.
Watch the light.
Watch the light, and then press it as far as you can. Go, 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 green! Go, go, go! We just got to Leadfoot City, and we are at a Power Wheels race with the kids. Just got Olivia's build built. Literally, final touches put on yesterday, and it's a rainy day here in Florida. We would have taken the 65 because there is a car show as well, but our Power Wheels does not fit in the trunk. Otherwise, we would have. But we're gonna get ready. We're gonna learn a lot. We'll see if Olivia's feeling up to it. You got an umbrella? It's a pretty cool facility. We're gonna be under this overhang because we don't have a tent, but the drag track is right there. Yeah, we're kind of early, so we're gonna get things set up. All right, you ready to sticker up the car? Put some sponsors on there. Big old aviator sticker. You like this one? Okay.
That one.
Insta 360, yeah. So a little drift kart track for the whoever wants to participate in there doing valve cover racing. And here we are in the pits. Got a Batman Dune buggy from Power Wheels. That's a easily modified one. This one right here is a hot rod. So by the tiny little skinny wheels, there's gonna be some wheelies in the front.
I love the black one.
The black one too?
The black one.
Or the Batmobile? Lamborghini? All-wheel drive, of course, because it's a Lambo. Oh, heck yeah, 4 775s on there. And I saw that on the internet just recently. I'm thinking that's like the launch.
Yeah, it's like a line.
A line lock, right. And then if you're running drag strips, it's like a adult stop. We've got the wireless one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's allowed.
Yeah, I mean, a kill switch is a
Kill switch is a kill switch.
The way, like, how he launches it is he'll push on this, and then when he hits this,
It just full sends.
that's when it sends power to
Full
everything.
sends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of built ours a little bit to do more road racing a little bit. 36 volts. So tying 2 batteries in. Ooh, snapping them in. Hugh and team are out here ready to rip. All right, we're just gonna make sure that it's running okay. We just did a quick tune on it last night, just making sure that the capacitor is gonna work. They're blowing off the track right now. They got a sweet little drag strip. What? Soon enough. Let's just practice driving around for a little bit. Go fast. Faster, faster. So we just signed up for the modified class. That's what Olivia's in. You see all the cars and whatnot behind me, but check this out. It's Pikachu in the Pokemon mobile.
Got about 27 cars, which is very good.
27 cars. All right, let's see if all the work pays off. Olivia's ready to race her first race. Good luck out there. We got a lot of people in front of her, but we are at a real drag track and it's gonna take your real time.
I'm Jairo, it's my son Luca's car. We just bought a Lambo off Target, whatever. It was a 12-volt Lambo. Kind of bought a kit off Amazon with a whole regulator and everything. And I put 24 volts, just a regular Joe battery. Kind of modified the wheel. Well, I got different wheels. It's like wheelbarrow wheels with bearings. So a little bit more, less traction on the axles. But now I actually hooked up two 20-volt batteries in series. So it's actually at like 39 volts right now. That's why I saw yours. I was like, I'm pretty good then.
Yeah, so it's got a knob. It's set up to 38.
So I got this guy. I can run it, I can lower it, you know,
Right.
bring it down to whatever and max it out.
Yeah, so he's got it maxed out, the Lambo.
So I cut the fenders because I was running 14-inch wheels on it
Uh-huh.
because I wanted top end.
Okay.
Like I said, he was doing go-kart track.
Right.
Now that it's a shorter track, I put smaller wheels.
Yeah.
Geared it down.
And you got rubber, which...
which I need it here.
Right. So rubber, the Lambo's looking really clean. That's a monster setup right here. What you got in that big bad Larry?
Oh, well, it's just pretty much a stock Gravedigger, but Dragster 775 motors. We've built some custom motor plates to hold them in so the motors don't wind themselves out.
Right.
And, once we did that and put some rubber on the back, we could add some juice. So we're going to see what 31 volts does.
31 volts with the Traxxas setup. I like the rubber. That's nice. And then the paint job is phenomenal.
Yeah, well, you know, we do wraps and signs. So I had a buddy that had some leftover gold. We kind of put it in there. And, you know, I printed some decals to put on over it. Had to have some reflective flags on there and stuff, you know.
That's beautiful. And then we got the miles per hour on there. This is real custom work right here.
Good? Dude, that's so much faster, right? Are you stoked?
Four-wheel drive, baby. You got this. Two power
I'm
wheels.
David. This is Gabriel. That's Vanessa. She's 3 and he's 4. This is our first time coming out here to do anything.
You spent all night getting it ready. How you feeling?
I got like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. I'm feeling pretty tired, but anything for them, man.
That's
you
it.
know?
That's it.
I mean, you're the one that drove forever to get here too, so you know what it's like.
Definitely.
Right? That's what we do for our kids.
Well, let's send it. Let's go
safe.
racing.
Be safe, brother.
You got this. Rock and roll, baby. Y'all ready? Knuckles. Knuckles. Yeah.
Classes organize itself. We got stock
Any
class.
help?
There's a heads up pro tree class, just like the big boys. And then we have a modified class with the 18 to 24 volt batteries and a little bit modifications to them.
If you made it this far in the video, as you can tell, I'm really new to the modified power wheels. But man, Leadfoot City pulled out all the stops to put out an amazing show for Summer Kids Fest. And I'm telling you what, this drag track, after being rained on, the team had hustled to get it in awesome condition. And what's really cool is that not only is it an amazing drag track, it also has a great timing system. So we'll get all the data from each run, and each run consists of a 60-foot start and finish. So we're going 0 to 60 feet, and we have practice first, and then we'll do qualifying. Oh, that Corvette's ready to go. Look at him burning the tires. Can't keep him back. Here we go, Olivia. There he goes. All the way to the cones, okay? You ready?
Now it's my turn.
One more to go. You want to race the Mustang?
The blue one.
Everybody's lined up. My girls, game face, you got this. Watch the tree, okay? Oh, we might be going against Dave. If we go against Dave in the four-wheel drive Lambo, that'd be awesome. Otherwise, we're surrounded by Mustangs. Hey, we might be lining up together.
Right? All right, be safe. Say be safe.
We will, Spidey. We're gonna go against Dave and Gabriel in the Lamborghini, in the black car. Look. Look, the black one. Yeah, we're gonna go against him. We're gonna race him, okay? We're gonna wait for the car to come off the track, okay? All right, stand by, okay?
All right, here we go.
When it turns green, then you go as fast as you can.
On green.
Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, she might take it. That was a good run. That was a really good run.
She said no brakes, Dad, no brakes.
right, we gotta get it over the wall. Ooh. Here you go. Your first race, Olivia. You won! You won! Nice job. Knuckles.
I'll do it again.
You gotta go faster off the light because your reaction time was 1.13, but you won that one. You ready to go again? All right, hop in, let's go. We got a rematch against Gabriel and Dave.
Watch the green light.
All right, here it comes. Go, 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 go! Dave, that thing lifted the wheels off! That thing lifted the wheels off!
Just keep going.
Go, 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 go!
Get good. Then we're gonna drive the car over to the wall. Can you do that? Can you turn it? Turn the wheel. Oh! Slowly, slowly, slowly.
All right, we're doing okay. We just gotta work on your reaction time. When you see the green light, Olivia, you gotta go faster. You gotta hit the gas quicker, okay? But other than that, you're doing pretty good. Let's go, Rowdy. Road Flyer Twin Donuts. Nice job. Let's go. Woo! All right, we got Vanessa and Olivia gonna go run the dragster together. We got Gabe.
So follow me. Stop. Stay right there.
Dave got the win on that one. Uh-oh. Dave hustling, doing some work there. Oh, he's doing a battery swap. It's gonna be close. At the end of the modified runs, we got 2 Mustangs set up, just changing the printer paper. This is a really awesome Mustang you got right here. Tell me a little bit about it.
Appreciate you. So it's the same exact model as the car in the back.
Okay.
Upgraded with 2 Traxxas 12-turn 550 motors.
12-turn 550.
It's running on a Ryobi 18-volt battery.
Gotcha. Yeah, so the roll plate platform, I like it. It's low and wide.
Yeah, I dropped the front a little bit.
Okay.
I gave him 2 little side exit exhausts.
I saw that.
He wanted to do the tape around the hood, so we did the tape around the hood.
Nice.
First time around the track.
What's your name?
Good. My name is Carlos.
Carlos, let's get Grease.
Nice to meet you.
That's Olivia in the back.
His name is Kevin.
Kevin, what's happening? Like the Mohawk, Kevin? Like that big spoiler in the back.
We gotta put them together.
Yeah. If they don't mind, I'll run you.
Right now, I think they're gonna do a little grudge.
Oh, grudge match.
$10.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Come on.
He's running 24 volts over there.
Okay, 24 volts in the Corvette. 18. All right, come on, let's go 18. Good luck, good luck. Like the build, love the build. Who took it? Who got it?
I have no idea.
It was so close.
Yeah, that was so close.
Watch the lights. Oh, we got one more person on the track. We gotta wait for him to get off the track, okay? It's Hyro, right? Hyro, yeah. Let's go. Madeline, over here. You're tripping the lights. Stay behind Sissy. All right, we're getting off the track. Here we go, getting closer. 2 hands on the wheel.
Watch for green.
Get ready, watch for green. Go. Oh. Go.
Still get a time, won't get reaction, still get a time.
Right before that, Olivia had jumped the gun a couple times, so I forgot to turn her on. That was my mistake. We forgot to turn her car on.
There we
What do you think? What do you think it burnt out? A fuse or what?
No, it smells like the board.
Ah!
Dad,
Yeah.
Dad, I want my baby. I want my baby.
Well, that's what I was telling him. I was like, there's a safety feature, but I don't know if it's enough with the whole system.
Right.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
Good job. It
I
went
want
fast, right?
I want a binky.
Okay. 1 second. Stay behind me.
I think I'll go back over there.
Okay.
Nice little gathering of cars. A couple drag cars out here.
Horses. I love horses.
You want to ride this one? That's how you hold on with 2 hands. Hold on with 2 hands. No, you gotta stay upright. Hold 2 hands. You got it. Dada's got you. Here, I'll hold your hand.
You're gonna put 2 hands right here. Daddy's gonna stay right next to you, okay?
Hold 2 hands right here.
One hand right here.
You ready? This is so fun. I got you. 2 hands on that. 2 hands on this. Here, I got She's a little nervous. Hey, you're a cowgirl. Hey, Olivia, smile. We got Dave over here giving the dragon some more juice. Taking the front wheel drive offs because he doesn't have a worry about traction, but it's limiting his speed. So doing some modifications before qualifying starts. 3, 2, 1, go! All the way, keep going, go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! All the way to the cone! All right, there you go. By this point, everyone's energy was running a little low. It was hot, and thank God it was overcast because we would have been melting out there on the drag track. Again, I can't applaud the team at Leadfoot City enough with taking Summer Kids Fest to the next level with all the different vendors. They had a petting zoo, axe throwing, indoor wrestling, drifting carts. They had food trucks, RC racing. I mean, these people are amazing, and I just want to give them all the props. But again, keeping Olivia on track and excited about doing this at this stage was becoming more and more difficult. All right, so you're gonna go after the blue Jeep, okay? You wanna make sure the car is on, so when you hit the gas, it goes fast, okay? So we're gonna go yellow, 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 green, and you go on green, okay? Go, 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 go! Oh, away, High five. Come on, get up, kid. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Super close.
All right, we just ran our first brackets, and Olivia won. High five. You did good. They're just staying in the shade right now as we're get ready for the next mod class. But the old 40 volt's doing good. Here's our TQ right here, our TQ. That baby's quick. He had the bye on the first run. This is our setup right here on pit row. Girls are eating marshmallows, staying fueled up and in the shade. And then we got the car covered as well, keeping everything nice and cool. So she just wants to get in the car because if it's too hot, then she's not gonna jump in there willingly. stop, stop. There's Gabe, your buddy. Wave. Hey, Gabe. All right, floor it, Olivia, floor it. Let's practice the wheels. Press the gas all the way. Press it all the way, hard, hard, hard. Fast, 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 all the way down. All the way down. All right, good job. Olivia, I want to see you press it all the way down. Press it all the way down. Go hard, as far as you can. All the way down. Put all the way down. Press it as hard as you can. More. All the way. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, back up. All right. Come up a little bit. Get ready. Watch the tree. Remember, yellow, green. Okay.
Watch the light.
Watch the light. And then press it as far as you can. Go. Right lane.
Right lane.
All right, this is probably our fastest run yet. 4.529. And good job, Olivia. You won. We got a couple more, but Olivia moved on to the next brackets. That was a close call. They were at 4.88. Olivia's at 4.529, and you lifted before you got to the end, so you could go a little faster. Just got to hold it all the way down, okay? Good job. Knuckles. Boom!
All right, park it over here.
All right, the amount of stoke is real. I mean, people are having a blast out here. This was the defining moment in the build. Olivia has made it to the finals. She's gonna either finish first or second, so that's a great finish already. But something that I haven't talked about was my anxiety bringing her up to the start finish for the first time ever. As a dad, I'm super proud of her and all she's achieved already. But, you know, the nervousness of getting down to the finals and, you know, trying to not mess up, trying to make sure that she's having a good time. And this isn't just for me, right? So a lot of this anxiety was built up. My heart was pounding. I was nervous for her. So it was so cool to be there and watch her get so far in her first competition. And I was so proud and so happy. Not only was it an amazing competition, but just the camaraderie of the friends that we already made in such a short time. And meeting some amazing parents that everyone was cordial and fair. Everyone was out to have a good time. And we were respectful to the team at Leadfoot City, and everyone put on a good show. So here is the final run for first and second place. Turns green, you gotta stay on the gas. Go, all the way, go, go, High five, pretty girl. That was a fast car, huh?
The blue car won.
The blue car did win. Thank you, right here. All right, park it right there. It's good. No more. Nice job.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Good job, girl. Look that way. Get in there with him.
Nice job.
Come on, everybody coming. Good job. The Willie King. Him and the black one. They could go for distance. Next time I got to do a distance. Willie distance. I'm going to put a wheel on next. Good job.
This is brackets. First place brackets. Woo!
Good job, guys.
We don't won.
You came in second place. And unfortunately, they didn't do trophies for second place. But you came in second place on your first event. That's so amazing. You did so good. High five. I'm proud of you. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Deja Vu crew. Super proud of my daughter Olivia and all the competitors out there. Huge shout out, obviously. Thanks to the staff at Leadfoot City. And if you like more of this content, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. And leave a comment down below of what you're building if you're doing any modified Power Wheels. All right, we'll see you next time.